Hey, what up, collectors? Diego here with another Common Base Sports Cards throwback break. Today is April 21st, 2020, and this break is featuring a pack of 2018 Donruss Jumbo, a Breaker's Dozen Blaster Box, and 2019 Prizm Jumbo that was not shown because I threw it in kind of last minute. So let's see what the packs look like. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to the pre-break show there. Uh-oh. What the heck happened? I don't know if you're still watching me. Give me a second. I'm good. Oh, goodness. I can't even see what's going on. Because my Facebook was, the actual Facebook program stopped and it's saying that because they redid their page. They redid Facebook, and now I just can't get it. I'm just worried like it's not going to work. So I'm trying to pay attention to my phone. I don't see it up on the big screen, so I'm going to have to take it over here. Anyway, let me hurry up and get to this break. So what we have right here are some double up players. Basically, if we find one of these players in a break, you guys get a mystery card in your package. If you get the expansion team guys, they could be from any year, but they have to be in the uniform. For these guys here, the pack has to be from 1988 to 1993. Over here on the key players, Chase Utley, Mike Trout, Ruben Sierra, and Steve Jeltz. That's for a Todd Van Poppel bounty that we have going. If we could get these guys before a Todd Van Poppel card comes up, you basically win the collection of cards that we amount. Then we also do a random drawing for the Hall of Famers that are pulled. Each Hall of Famer that's pulled will give you an entry into that. And then the next thing that we do is the next thing that we do is a random for the people who didn't get a Hall of Famer in there. And the two prizes that we have for the Hall of Famer pool and the non-Hall of Famer pool are as such. The guy who wins the Hall of Famer pool will get to pick between this Jose Aguilar, numbered to 125. It's a purple, nice, sparkly card. Or this Rod Carew, a Hall of Famer for the Minnesota Twins. This is a turkey red card. Okay. If it freezes for too long, I will pause. Let's see. I don't know how I want to do this. All right, so we have 5 Breaker's Dozen blaster boxes, which I made myself. Each one of these are made by me, and I fill them up with packs from 1980. I don't know, it could be as old as 1986 to today, with some holes in the middle, of course, for the 2000 or from 1996 through 2012, I would say, is a big hole on what kind of cards we have, but I do get some here and there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a die right on top of these boxes, and whatever number comes out is the box we're going to open. If it's the number 6, we will open box number 1. Okay, so if it's the 1 and 6, we open this one. And then it's 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's box number 6. So that's going to be the first box in here. I'm trying to run it a little bit faster than I normally do, just in case, stuff does not end up working out for me, and I can try and just fit this in. Anyway, this is our Breaker's Dozen box. We have 12 packs in here. Actually, wait, I forgot I did this little tape thing. And the 12 packs are, they pull them all out at once. And the 12 packs are 1993 Fleer Flare, Donruss Series 2. Actually, I'll put these on the side. 1987 Donruss. We had some autographs in these. 2000 Team Best Rookies. 2008 Upper Deck SP. Opening Day 2019. 1990 Upper Deck. Sports Illustrated World Series. No, this is actually Fleer. Sports Illustrated World Series Fever cards. I don't know how else to describe them. Team Best Diamond Best Edition. That's minor league cards. 2009 Series 2 Upper Deck. 1988 Donruss. Always got to add something like that in there. And then a pack of 2003 40th Man. Or 40 Man. Right there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 12 packs. So here's the fun part. Just let's start ripping. Actually, let me get the feature stuff off to this side. Don't forget, we do have Panini Prizm. This was a last minute ad, and then a 30 pack of 2018 Donruss. Of course, we'll start with some old packs first. We got this 1988 Donruss. Trying to look for that Steve Jeltz. Thank you. I'm trying to make it a good selection for you guys. All right, leading us off for the Mets, we have Lenny Dykstra, Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. I'm going to kind of go through these a little bit faster than normal. Bando. Oh, Steve Jeltz! We got him right there. So we add a card to our collection, our bounty for Todd Van Poppel. So that's pretty cool. I have to put that off to the side. Got Barfield, McGee, BJ Surhoff, double up player. Steve Lyons, Mike Felder, Kennedy, Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer, Madlock, Castillo, Marshall, and Oral Hershiser. Like I said, I'm going to try and go a little bit faster through these packs. I still want to sleeve the Hall of Famers and point out some double-up players and stuff like that. But when I'm doing a pack from 1988 to 1993, I'm probably going to go a little bit faster than I normally do, just to save some time and just get used to working at a faster pace, because this break shouldn't take an hour like I usually do. 1990 Upper Deck Baseball. And don't forget that if we get all 4 players in the key, what goes into the key play or into the Todd Van Poppel collection, if we get all 4 players, what happens is you get an autograph or a relic card in that collection of cards that we have for a bounty. All right, so Upper Deck 1990, we lead it off with Tom Gordon. Then we have Fred Manrique. I can never say his name. Brad Kaminsnik. Yielding. We have McGrain. Anderson. Wally Whitehurst. Nepper. Got a sticker for the Indians with Chief Wahoo. Jose De Leon. Chad Kruder. Ron Hassey. McKnight. Meyer. Scott Service. And Damon Berryhill. I don't think I saw any double-up players or Hall of Famers. But we did have a Tom Flash Gordon in there and a Brady Anderson back when he was good. Donruss. 1987 Donruss. This one actually doesn't qualify for double-up players. Sorry, but it doesn't. Puzzle piece, which will stay here. We have Hal McRae for the Kansas City Royals, followed by Mark Ryle for the Angels. Dal Murphy for the Braves. He should be a Hall of Famer. Jeffrey Mumfree, or Mumphrey, yeah, for the Cubs. Jose Uribe for the Giants. Juan Aquino, or Juan, that was a mess up. Joaquin Andujar for the Athletics. Mike Bilecki for the Pirates, followed by Buddy Biancalana for the Royals. Dwayne Henry for the Rangers, followed by Joe Hesketh for the Expos. Bo Diaz for the Reds, followed by Phil Garner for the Astros. Hey, good old Uncle Charlie for the Rangers. Odell Jones for the Orioles, and Vance Law for the Expos. Cool. I'm not really sure if wait, Scott Service. That's the other service. There's a catcher named Service, but I think his name is spelled differently. All right, guys. So we got Series 2, 1990 Donruss Series 2. And I said I was going to go faster, but I still get into my normal little routine here. We have Rafael Belliard, MVP card, followed by Ken Patterson for the White Sox. Then we have Tim Layana for the Reds, Max Venable for the Angels, followed by Ryan D. Sandberg for the Chicago Cubs. Woohoo! Melito Perez, highlights. Mike Greenwell, that's a double-up player for Boston, followed by David Justice for the Atlanta Braves. Just watching the Braves thing on MLB Network. Randy Milligan for the Orioles. Jose Canseco for the Athletics. John Olerud for the Blue Jays. Mark Leonard for the Giants. Rafael Palmeiro for the Texas Rangers. Craig Lefferts for the Padres. And Omar Olivares for the Cardinals. Anyway, I was watching a documentary about the '90s Braves and how David Justice was talking smack about the fans. You know, they weren't the same as they were before, and then he ended up getting that game-winning hit basically to win the World Series. There's Ryan D. Sandberg, our Hall of Famer. Put him off to the side. That means that the Cubs are in for one of the two cards that we showed earlier. Now we're going to do 1993 Fleer Ultra. We got Kurt Manwaring for the Giants. Then we got Tim Belcher for the Cincinnati Reds. Steve Buechele for the Cubs. I used to like Steve Buechele. Dave Gallagher for the Mets. Gary DiSarcina for the Angels. We have Bobby Witt for the Athletics, followed by Scott Radinsky for the Chicago White Sox. Brian McRae for the Royals. Bob Welch for the Athletics. Another John Olerud for Toronto. Dave Hollins for the Phillies. Pedro Munoz for the Twins. Scott Livingston for Detroit. And Andy Stankiewicz for the Yankees. No double-up players in there. Yeah, no Hall of Famers. But some pretty cool cards nevertheless. Cards, for me, are always cool. So, of course, I'm going to say, oh, some pretty cool cards in there. What I'm going to do next are the minor league cards here, which is the team best cards. Then I'll do opening day. Then I'm going to do this order. All right. All right, team best. Now remember, for the minor league cards, if I don't know who they belong to. I'm not going to try and guess because I'm always wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and figure it out. And when I do my sorting, I'll take some pictures and I'll say this is the team assignment for each one of the guys. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. They have like the Phillies uniform, or they have a Colorado Rocky uniform, or you see an emblem or a logo that makes it pretty obvious. But sometimes they don't. So we'll deal with it afterwards. We have Damian Rolls. He's with the San Antonio Mission. Grant Roberts, of course, he will be for the Mets, right? Port St. Lucie Mets. Octavio Dotal for the Tide. That could be for Houston, or it could be for, at one time it was a Mets thing. Then a promotional card. You got Junior Herndon for the Quakes. I think that's San Diego Padres. Peter Bergeron, also for the Mission. Not sure who that is. And Ron Belliard. And this is actually for the Brewers. I thought that, because I looked up another card that had Redbirds. And, sorry, which, I think it's not Louisville. There's another one. But it said the Redbirds were for the Brewers. So those are your cards there. I said that I wasn't going to try and figure them out, but I still do. You know what card I like in the back? I will show the back of the Fleer Ultra for you. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like the baseball outline, the picture. Like they have more of a bigger, nicer photo on them. I always like Top Stadium Club when they used to do the Topps rookie card, the flagship rookie card. I'm looking at my phone. When they used to do the flagship rookie card on the back of the card to show you like what was the key rookie, that is awesome. This card right here looks like it's kind of messed up, but this is Jeremy Cunningham for the Volcano. But as you can see, there's some snow on that card. I don't know why it wasn't stuck to anything. Mike Sipecki. That is for probably going to be for the Expos, right? Jerome Williams. That is for the Giants. That I'm sure of. Oh, we got a backwards card. I'm going to save it for last. We have Vince Facien for the Padres. As you can see, it says Arizona League Padres. Arizona League Rockies, Ryan Keebler, or Kebler. And then we're going to see what this one is here. It doesn't say autograph on it like the other ones did, but it's a variation card of Chu Freeman for the Tourists. I don't know who that belongs to, but we'll figure it out. It's a parallel to this card because, as you can see, there is a lighter border. This one's like a gold border, so I guess that's why I was backwards. 2019, Topps opening day. Yeah, something like that. Salem something. We have Nico Goodrum for the Detroit Tigers, followed by Sean Doolittle for the Washington Nationals, Salvador Perez for the Royals, followed by Mike Trout, 100 Years of Fun for the Angels. Oh, guess what I'm going to be trying to do? Try and trade. Trevor Bauer for the Cleveland Indians, Kevin Gossman for the Braves, and Blake Trahan, I can't say his name, for the Athletics. It's funny because every time there's a card that I say that I'm gonna ask for a trade, and what I do is once I start sorting and I'll put some cards into sleeves like that. I'll start saying, look for the owner and say, hey man, you own this card, you want to trade it? I'll give you something else. Make proposals for it. All right, so we have this is 1996, 1998 Fleer Sports Illustrated Edition World Series Fever. These have some pretty cool cards in them. Nice looking cards. Here we have a magnificent moment, Carlton Fisk for the Boston Red Sox, which is pretty cool. There's Scott Rowland. Oh wait, I have the Phillies on the break. That's for me. Yeah. Got a nice Oral Hershiser there. MVP collection. This is actually for the San Francisco Giants. I know he has a Dodgers uniform, but if you can see, it says San Francisco Giants. They're flashing back, and he's on the Giant. So, sorry to whoever had the Dodgers, but Oral goes to San Francisco. Here we have Sports Illustrated World Series card 1958. That is the Milwaukee Brewers versus the New York Yankees. And it's going to the Yankees. Oh, wait, no. That's just a magazine. I'll flip a coin. I'll do something to figure out who that'll go to. Either the Braves or the Yankees. Got a promotional card. Roger Clemens for Toronto. And our final card is Travis Fryman with Cleveland. Well, you gotta look at that ticker down at the bottom. It should be coming up right when I'm doing this, and you'll see that the San Francisco Giants are owned by the way, Carlton Fisk is a Hall of Famer, by Jason Powell. So see if Jason wants to trade with you. And that's all the guys there. Almost missed the Hall of Famer with Carlton Fisk. Here's 2009 Series 2. We have a collector, Chris Weaver, Ben, that also likes Oral Hershiser. You guys might want to get together. All right, I'll have to note that somehow. And if I don't do it right now, I'm going to forget. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to put him in back of the Ryan Sandberg card because I know he has the Cubs. And that way I know who to give it to. All right, so that's taken care of. All right, so we have Bobby Say for the Detroit Tigers, followed by Nick Markakis for the Baltimore Orioles. That's when I actually liked him. Rob Quinlan for the Angels. Now he's on Atlanta. Boo. Steve Pearce for the Pirates. Octavio Ductel for the White Sox. Melvin Mora for the Baltimore Orioles. Here we have Willie Ibar for the Rays. Eduardo Ramirez for the Yankees, followed by Mark Loretta for the Dodgers. StarQuest card for the Atlanta Braves, we have Brian McCann. Brian McCann for the Atlanta Braves. Then we got Gabe Gross for the Rays. Gio Gonzalez for the Athletics. I think that's a rookie. Jed Lowry for the Boston Red Sox. Adrian Gonzalez with the Padres. Ross Glode for the Royals. DJ Carrasco for the White Sox. Denard Span for the Twins. And Roy this guy. This guy's name. That guy. For Seattle. No Hall of Famer. But nice cards anyway. All right, 40th man. Or 40 man, I don't know. 40 man or 40th man. I always take it as a 40th man. From 2003, we have Hall of Famer Ivan Rodriguez for the Florida Marlins. That's a nice card. Joe Kennedy for the Tampa Bay, Joe Kennedy for the Tampa Bay Rays. Doug Mientkiewicz for the Minnesota Twins. We have Jimmy Haynes for the Cincinnati Reds. Ricardo Rincon for the Athletics. Matt Morris for the Cardinals. Followed by Todd Zeile with the Yankees. Feel like there's 2 cards on there. Then we have for the All-Star Game, Johnny Damon for the Boston Red Sox. Omar Vizquel for the Cleveland Indians. And our final card is for the checklist, team checklist that has Craig Biggio on it. And he's a Hall of Famer, so I'm going to count it as a Hall of Famer card. So Houston will get into the Hall of Famer random. Craig Biggio's on there, so that's why I'm going to do it. And that is it for that pack. Not many Hall of Famers being pulled, but we pulled a Steve Jeltz. By the way, Nick, that's Steve Jeltz. Steve Jeltz, Nick, Steve Jeltz. All right, 2008 Upper Deck SP. We have Carlos Pena for the Rays, followed by Maglio Ordonez for Detroit. Hall of Famer Greg Maddux for the Padres, followed by Chase Utley, another one of our key players. Chase Utley for the Phillies, and that's mine. Woohoo! Then we got Felix Hernandez and Victor Martinez marquee matchups. Now, this always goes, in all my breaks, most of you guys know, the guy on the left is the team that gets the card, or the guy on top, like if it's a top and bottom card, or the leftmost guy or the topmost guy. So in this case here, it's going to Felix Hernandez with the Seattle Mariners. So pretty cool stuff there. Got my Chase Utley card. And then we got 2 Hall of Famers in there. Nice. Greg Maddux with the Padres. And then we got Ivan Rodriguez. Gold Glover signs with the Marlins. Nice vintage. That does have a vintage feel to it, too. Oh, yeah! Yeah, thank you, Nick. There was a reason why I sleeved them, but I didn't call it out. Besides wanting to trade for him. I keep on looking at my phone to talk. Besides trade, he is a key player. So we got 3. All we need is a Ruben Sierra, which is probably won't happen. But I gotta hook you guys up. I gotta hook you guys up. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, right? That cheesy grin. All right, hold up. Ruben Sierra. All right. You gotta be real quick about this. No, wait, not that one. He's not in 1986. All right. I have 5 packs here. Which one should I go with? First, third person to answer will be the determining factor. 1991 Bowman. Topps 1991. 1989. 1990. I don't think it was in. I'm not going to do 88. Because I don't think it was in 88. But I will do a 1990 Donruss. Alright? So we have 1 for Bowman. Don't say thank you, somebody pick. 1991 Topps. The next person is the one who decides it. I'm put in the pressure so they have an idea. Somebody just needs to jump on top of one of the other guys. You don't have to thank me. Don't thank me. It's all good. I want to see you guys get something. If you don't get the Ruben Sierra, then hey, I tried. All right, somebody pick. It can be. I would do either Bowman or Topps. And you just need one more person. Come on, Jason. Be that guy. Ben already gave it one. All right. For the sake of time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with. Joe said Bowman right before I decided on what to go with, so we're going to go with the Bowman. So good luck, guys. Hopefully, what's his name is in there? Ruben Sierra. All right, I'm going to fly through this pack. Uh-oh. All right, guys, I'm going to fly through this pack real quick and see if he's in here. And I will give you the double-up players and stuff like that, like this Matt Williams. He's a double-up player. So, got Kevin McReynolds, Mike Boddicker, Tom Bernowski, Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer, Lance Johnson, Kurt Young. We got Jesse Hollins, Ozzie Guillen, double-up player, Monty Ferris, Don Mattingly, double-up player, Tom Nevers, Warren Cromartie, and Thomas Howard. Okay, so you didn't get a Ruben Sierra, but just by opening this pack, that means that the San Diego Padres are now in the Hall of Fame random. And the Yankees, the White Sox, and the Giants all got a double-up player. And Matt Williams is the gold bat card. So we tried, but 3 names are off the list, and we get to start with 3 new ones. All right, guys, let's see what's in this 30-pack of Donruss baseball. Oop. Almost flew out of my hands. Look at that. Lead it off with Hall of Famers. Hall of Fame All-Stars, this, of course, goes to the Cardinals. That is Ozzie Smith and Ryan D. Sandberg. For the Philadelphia Phillies, Aaron Altair. Hall of Famer Cal Ripken. Hall of Famer Joe Morgan for Cincinnati. D. Gordon for Seattle. Followed by Jake Arrieta for the Chicago Cubs. Here we got Having a Blast. That is Byron Buxton and Manny Machado. That is going to the Minnesota Twins. I had to make sure. That's the Hall of Famer pile. Trevor Story for the Rockies. I like that player. Wait, that's the wrong pile. Didi Gregorius, my new Philly, for the Yankees. We have a blue Matt Olson for the Athletics. Nice retro card there. I'll sleeve that in a second. Mr. Smiles, Francisco Lindor for Cleveland Indians. Rated rookie card, Nick Williams for the Phillies. Marcus Lynn Betts for Boston. New York 12th Judicial District All Rise, Aaron Judge. Adrian Beltre, it's going to be a Hall of Famer, for the Texas Rangers. Jose Ramirez for the Cleveland Indians. Another Francisco Lindor for Cleveland. Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies. Followed by Jose Altuve for the Houston Astros. Rated rookie Miguel Andujar for the Angels. For the Yankees. I don't know why I said Angels. Hall of Famer George Brett for the Kansas City Royals. Corey Kluber for Cleveland. Adam Wainwright, retro, for the Cardinals. Robinson Cano for Seattle. Trey Turner for the Washington Nationals. There's the variation of Matt Olson. retro, so you got a blue and a base. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts again. Dallas Keuchel. And Ryan Braun retro. There's some that I want to make sure that I sleeve up soon after the break is done. All right. Here's our Hall of Famers. Put those into sleeves real quick. My little puppy's in here and is snoring. I got a little pug. We bought it maybe like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, maybe like 3 weeks ago. I feel like we're so lucky with this dog. It loves the kids. Kids love it. It's in the nibbling stage, which can't wait till it grows out of. And it has like a 20-minute burst of energy. But after that, it is a lazy dog. But I love it. It's sleeping right now in the man cave with me. I bring it out here so it's not alone. All right, I sleeved up some of these cards here just because they're pretty good ones. And then I got Cal Ripken and all the Hall of Famers on this side. Oh yeah, I forgot these two. And Matt Olson. There we go. All right. Now, I'll bust out some more sleeves. It's time for the Panini Prizm. And with that comes actually I think I was I got redded up for like a few minutes or a few seconds there. So anybody have a problem with this faster pace that I'm trying to do? Like I'm pretty much almost at a half hour or like 40 minutes. And we're on our last pack. Here's Panini Prizm. 12 cards in this pack. Oh yeah, remember that if you have a team that's over 75 cents and you do not get a card out of this pack, you're defaulted back down to 75 cents. I'm not going to charge you $1.25 for not getting a card. It's not like, well, these cards are some pretty nice cards came out, but still, you're only going to be charged 75 cents if your amount is like anywhere above 75 cents. All right. So if you do not get a card out of here, that means that you will be refunded, or not refunded, but you'll only be charged for a certain amount. Now, if you do, whatever I charged for that will go in. All right, looks like a Philly start and finish here. We have JT Realmuto. That is for my Philadelphia Phillies. Then we have Alberto Mondesi for the Kansas City Royals. Sean Newcomb for the Atlanta Braves. Ooh, I see a nice color in there. We have Francisco Mejia for the San Diego Padres. Albert Pujols for the Angels. Let me see where that other card is. I'm going to skip some of these cards here because there's two nice, looks like two color cards here. Yeah, two. And I'm going to just skip to the bottom. For the Washington Nationals, Anthony Rendon. That's actually an oversized sleeve. For the Milwaukee Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He's also one of the cards that we're doing in the giveaway, the Hall of Famer giveaway. For the Philadelphia Phillies, this was actually the last card in the pack. We have Ranger Suarez. That's for my Phillies. All right. Let me see what's the next card after this one, because it looks like it's color. We have Michael Brantley for Houston. Then we have Blake Trahian, or I can't say his name, for the Oakland A's. And then we'll keep that over. You know what? Bam. I'm going to do like a real breaker does. Here's Michael Brantley that we've seen like many times now. Michael Brantley. Houston. This next card is for the Tampa Bay Rays. Brilliance. It's a nice card. Blake Snell. And our final card is like a gold color. And it is Felix Hernandez for Seattle. Look at that. That's a shiny card. Like one of the guys on Facebook said, it's so shiny. But that's pretty cool. And it is numbered to 140 of 150. Or no. Sorry, that is 40 of 150. That's going to the Seattle Mariners. So congratulations to Seattle on that nice card there. Throw it in here for now. Throw it in there for now. I didn't do that for many other cards, but I'll do it for this one. There you go. Bam. Nice stuff there. All right, so let's do a little recap there. What I forgot to do was take out my double up players and put them over here. All right. So let's recap this break real quick, and then we'll move on to everybody's favorite board game. All right, we have Matt Williams, the Don Mattingly, or actually I should go. We have the Giants, the Yankees, the White Sox, the Red Sox, and the Brewers getting an extra card in their mail when this ships out, which is going to be at the end of this week. I'm going to be doing the invoices, so then you guys can start paying for that. For our Tavan Popple bounty, these guys earned a card for the collection. It's not these cards. You don't get these cards. You get another card that I'm going to put into a little binder. But we have Mike Trout, Chase Utley, and Steve Jeltz. All three of those players. Next week, or tomorrow, there'll be 3 new players with Ruben Sierra. Then our Hall of Famers, guys who will be entered in to get the chance to choose which card they want. They can either pick this Jesus Aguilar from Milwaukee or this Rod Carew for the Twins. Either one of those can be the choice. And these are the entrants. For Baltimore with Cal Ripken. Cincinnati with Joe Morgan. St. Louis Cardinals with Ozzie Smith. George Brett, Kansas City. I'm going to sleeve him. Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Tony Gwynn with the Padres. The Florida Marlins are in with Ivan Rodriguez. Padres are in with Greg Maddux. The Astros are in with Craig Biggio. Carlton Fisk gets the Red Sox in. The Cubs are in that drawing for Ryan Sandberg. And just so you know, it'll probably stay here, Ben. This behind the Ryan Sandberg card will be the Oral Hershiser that Jason gave you. Detroit will be in with Alan Trammell, but this will not be in because this is my card, Mike Schmidt, MVP. If anybody wants this card, let me know. I have it. That's why I said. All right. So that is that. Uh-oh. I don't have much room in that box anymore. Like my Phillies hat. Doesn't even fit my head. It's funny because I'll wear this to softball. I really will. It's my helmet for softball. Slow pitch softball. There we go. All right, so let me put these in this Breakers Dozens box for sorting. Forgot these. No, put that over there for now. Put this on top of there. All right, guys. So it is for everybody watching. You get a chance at winning some more cards because we are going to play. Wait, let me change the screen. Don't get. Wait, where's the camera? Don't get. Oh, there you go. Don't get moosed. All right, guys. So what I have here is I have. Move the camera up a little. I have 18 stickers here. Finding something to hold up this. Oh, still can't see the Yankees. One more pack. Bam. All right. So what there is there are 18 stickers on the board. Thank you. There are 18 stickers on the board. Each one of the stickers have a Mike Mussina card behind them, except for one. Your job is to guess which one does not have the Mike Mussina card. So what I'm going to say is go ahead and start making your picks now. All you got to do is pick a team. You don't even have to be part of the break to play this game. You could just be a participant in the break itself. So, or not a participant. I just messed that up. You don't have to be a participant in the break. You just need to be watching a break, and it's a thank you for watching. You know, so if you're just watching us, joining in, and you're not really part of the break, but you want to get in, go ahead. You can win a free card. To which I'm going to add another card into it. All right. All right. So we go with Ben. Ben says the Milwaukee Brewers. I need a blank card so you guys don't see the back. All right, Ben. That's why, because I like to hold it up like this. All right, Ben. So the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, not yet, not yet. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have a little lapse there. I'm gonna have a little lapse, and here we go. The Milwaukee Brewers. Ah, oh, there is a Mike Mussina card behind him. So you are moosed. Jeremy says the Boston Red Sox. Let's see, Boston Red Sox. Where's the Boston? Here we go, right next to it. Boston Red Sox. The Brewers were already taken, Nick. Boston Red Sox. Will it have a Mike Mussina card behind them? Survey says, yes, they do. You have been moosed, sir. Thanks for playing. Jason Powell comes in and he says the Chicago White Sox. Let's go with the White Sox. Chicago White Sox? Are the Chicago White Sox filled with moose? Oh, yes, they are. We have another Mike Mussina We got Joe Grievers with the Dodgers. Joe has been winning at this game. Let's see if he's lucky enough to get it with the Dodgers. Here we go. The Dodgers. Mike Mussina. He never pitched for him. Might have pitched against him maybe once. I don't know. Yeah. No. No. You have been moosed, sir. You got moosed. Yeah, let's see. Brewers, Jason, Ben, Jeremy, Jason, Nick said the Brewers, but then he was wrong. Joe has the Dodgers. Twins. The Twins win. Let's see if it's the Twins. Cincinnati Reds. Are you a winner? I just gave it away. So if somebody new wants to jump in there, I just gave it away. So if you're watching, here's your chance to win a card. Because I gave away who it is. Problem is, these guys got it all wrong. They all got moosed. So if there's a new guy out there who's paying attention, okay. It doesn't look like anybody was paying attention. So what I'm going to say is, this hat gets hot. The first one to pick up my mistake there, say that name of the team. And it'll be almost a guaranteed win. If nobody picked it up, then shame on you guys. Oh my God! Nobody heard it. Nobody even noticed. For shame. Nobody even noticed. All right, guys. So that's going to be the end. Yeah, because everybody's saying thank you. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining the breaks. Your opportunity's gone. Thank you for joining the breaks. Thank you for joining me in my pregame show, or the pre-break show, and thank you for playing the Mike Mussina game. It's been fun. Hopefully you guys return tomorrow when we start back up at hopefully 9 o'clock. Hopefully I get the kids to bed early enough, and then we can go ahead and start filming our break for tomorrow, which is going to feature this box right here of 2017. Is it 2017? Yeah, 2017 Panini Diamond Kings. All right. Yeah, and if you feel football, then we could probably do football. Might have to do football after, but we'll see. So, and this is the same thing. If you don't get a card pulled out of this, since there's only 35 cards, if you don't get a card pulled out of here, the price is reduced for the break, and it tells you on the guidelines. So, until next time, all I have left now to say is peace out, collectors. Thanks for watching. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Bo, 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 bo. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.